What's up, hey? Welcome to the Mental Game Podcast, man. Episode 100. We
The
live,
book.
man. Got my boys with me. Got 100 episodes in the book. You know what I'm saying? One thing I want to say, if God didn't bring me through, there wouldn't be 100 episodes. I want to say that first and foremost, man. Thank God for getting us through. We made it through another year. Safe and sound. We all here. We all alive. And I'm very thankful for that, man. You know what I'm saying? This podcast came a long way. It went from, just me and Sam sitting here on the couch to now where we got all of y'all here on this journey with us. You know what I'm saying? I got my sister in the background. She's she's my producer. You know what I'm saying? She can't be a stand-in. The topic for today is about gratitude, growth, and God's grace. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about. But go ahead and acknowledge my brothers real quick. Man, go ahead and reintroduce yourself one by one. And you know what I'm saying? Somebody in here is new. Somebody in the live somewhere is, since we going live now, somebody in live is new. They don't know who we are. So go ahead, y'all introduce yourselves real quick.
Go ahead from left to right.
Everybody's screen different. So all right, go
Right.
ahead,
I'm
Don.
gonna say I don't
Go
even
ahead,
know
Don.
which.
We was just talking about that. Go ahead, Don. You go first, man.
All right, man. Don Keith, you Southern boy, 601 to the death. How y'all doing out there?
Go ahead, Sam.
Sambo Jenkins, unapologetic.
To the death.
Go ahead, Bob, with that top dog shirt on. He got his top
Yeah,
dog
man.
shirt on, man. Y'all can get y'all top game, y'all top
Top
dog
dog.
shot at a shirt at mentalgame.net. I
Exactly.
got
Hey,
to get
man,
that
this
F.
A-Ball, man, and I represent TST Truckers Stand Together. And just like when you say on the journey with you, man, we appreciate you for me even setting the path so we can all walk on it.
For sure, for sure, for sure. All right, Chico. What's up, Chico?
Hey, beautiful people, my brethren. Man, it's a pleasure and a blessing to be on with you guys, man. This is, God is doing some miraculous things in our lives, man. And so I just want to say that my gratitude, man, for, since it is about gratitude, man, I want to just say thanks for having me on,
For
you
sure.
know. And so, I hope everybody is feeling as good as I am.
Oh man. Yes indeed.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah, if y'all are, I keep hearing an echo. I don't know why. But we gonna push through. Shout out the brand, www.mentalgame.net, man. Y'all gonna see the banner on here, you know what I'm saying? You need some merch, some mental game merch. That's where you go to get it. You feel me? So we also gonna continue to shout out the birthdays. Everybody with a birthday in January, happy birthday to y'all. I don't have my soundboard set up yet, so I can't do the cheers yet. Let's see what else. Anniversaries. Anybody with anniversary? Anybody with birthdays as we close out January?
Nah.
Nah, no more. We ain't got no more.
Nah.
Well, shout out to y'all, man. If you listening, watching, whatever. Happy anniversary, happy birthday to y'all, man. Man, I want to just take some time out to say thank you to all the people that's listened, that's watched the podcast, and just gave me enough to keep me going, keep us all going, and just keep walking up this road on this journey. So, yeah, man. I guess we could go ahead and start with these questions. Yeah, I got this episode is gonna be like filled with a bunch of questions, you know what I'm saying? Get the conversation started. Just a little bit of reflection. Kim, what you got? I'm trying to see what she put in this chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the people that's joining in on TikTok Live. I see y'all coming in here.
Yeah, but JJ,
What's up?
what you should be
What's
able
up?
to tell them. You should be able to tell them what the podcast is about.
Oh, for sure. Well, I mean, the podcast is just about, we just gonna vibe this episode. I'm just gonna ask y'all some questions. You know what I'm saying? Some conversation provoking questions.
Hmm.
Um, Cause I've been watching a lot of videos this week, man. And one of my favorite athletes in the world, you know what I'm saying? He's deceased now. Kobe Bryant, man. He was you know what I'm saying, not only was he a great player, he was a great man, great father, all the things I aspire to be. And, he was uber famous. Kobe was known all over the world. And I often see videos and stuff like little compilations sometimes put together. People, they show how these people interact with their fans and stuff. And that got me to thinking, like, man, if I was famous, you know what I'm saying, and you got to understand these people are bombarded with like fandom everywhere they go, especially the ones that's uber famous. I'm going to go around and ask y'all, like, how would you act with fans if you were like uber famous? Like, I'm talking global figure. Like, put all that out the window when we was talking about I rather be behind the scenes because I know all of us are like, we private people. We rather do stuff that's effective, but we don't really need all the recognition for it. That's how we are. So I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna go around and ask y'all if you were uber famous. You know what I'm saying? How would you act with your fans? We're gonna start with you, Megalodon.
Shit, I'll be down to earth. Sometimes it'll be hard. You can only be down to earth in certain places and certain times because some people just be going overboard with it. So you got to stand your ground and you got to set boundaries. But I'll be down to earth though,
For sure.
just regular person.
Regular person.
That's it.
Take them in, take pictures. But
Yeah,
just keep it in mind. I
yeah.
tell everybody when I ask them this question, man, just keep in mind, man, like you are bombarded day in, day out, everywhere you go. And this can be exhausting. It's this stuff I want y'all to think about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
most
I'm
definitely.
talking Michael Jackson famous. You know what I'm saying? People following you to the bathroom famous.
It come with the
You know what I mean?
territory, so
Like
you
I'm just
gotta kind of
saying.
get used to it.
I got you.
You
I got
can't
you. I
run
got
away
you.
from
Okay.
it because yeah, it just come with the territory, man. You gotta be a certain type of person to deal with it though. A lot of people can't
Yeah,
deal with it.
absolutely.
Right.
That's
People
true.
can't.
I agree. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Totally. What about you, Chico? I know Chico got a good answer for me.
Kind of piggyback on what Dom said. Everybody's not made for Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can't be famous. Everybody don't know how to be famous.
Mm-hmm.
But most people don't even, people dream big and wish that they could be famous or wealthy,
Mm-hmm.
but hadn't really asked God what that looked like. So if
Mm-hmm.
I would ask God and pray and ask God to keep me humble and and continue to be a steward. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
just keep asking Him for direction and always remembering where I came from. Just never get bigger than myself.
Yeah,
And just always keep, and always reach back and try to grab the kids that look like me and that sound like me and come from where I come from and let them know that they can live in their dreams.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Keep
Yeah,
dreaming.
absolutely. Great
I just
answer.
always try
Great
to
answer.
be a pillar, man, or try to be an inspiration or try to be inspired. You know what I'm saying?
For
Just
sure.
ask God to use me.
For
Yeah.
That's what
sure.
I would do.
For sure. Great answer. What
real
about you,
star
Bob?
power.
I see you over there looking in the distance, man.
I mean, I agree with both of them. I try, like Don say, be a good character. And I know one thing. What I do, I try to stay in a positive mind frame. I try to every time I open my mouth, I try to say something positive, helpful, and spiteful because you're being looked at.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah,
being
yeah.
listened to. Yeah,
Everything gonna be
you been
scrutinized.
everything gonna be scrutinized. You being measured every time by what comes out your mouth and what you do. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm a giving person, you know what I'm saying? So if I had that type of fan base, if I had that type of fan base and I can't move around and things of that nature, that means I got money too. I got a bunch of money. So I'm the giving type person. I try to at least step out my house with at least $500 to where I'll be want to give it away every now and then. You know what I'm saying? If somebody walk up on me and man, I'm home because I look at Tracy Morgan. What happened with Tracy Morgan with an old friend came up, and Tracy Morgan was like, "Man, don't be mean, don't act like I owe you nothing." Well, I really don't owe you nothing, but then I owe the public something. You
Mm-hmm.
see what I'm saying? If somebody did walk up on me and be like, "Hey, man, I'm hungry," or "I'm homeless," I like to reach in my pocket and be like, "Here go $50 for you. I can't give you a million, I can't give you 1,000, but here go $50 for you. Go get you something to eat." But at the same time, things like that can also be dangerous. So I try to be open minded. I try to be safe about what I do, but I also try to be able to every little step I take to be able to give a little piece of something positive back to the universe.
For
Yeah.
sure. All right, Sam. You up, man? What's up?
What was the question again?
How would you act with fans if you were uber famous? I'm talking Michael Jackson famous. Like, but keep in mind, what I'm saying, the exhaustion that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? You constantly bombarded with fandom. Like how would you react with fans if you were uber famous? Like I'm talking international superstar.
Right.
I'll be myself, as long as it's respected.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Tenfold.
That,
Yeah,
As
cause
long
that,
as it's
like I was
respected, you don't get disrespected.
me and Don know the inside jokes, man. Look,
Lord
nah,
have
y'all,
mercy.
hey, y'all don't
Lord
know the.
have mercy. Hey, that rule go for all men, bro. Just because you a fan, that don't mean nothing.
oh man. Hey, I had to. I had to laugh,
Son,
bro,
dog got me out of
Man,
character, man.
because I thought about Kevin Gates when he said that. Long as you ain't disrespectful.
as long as you ain't disrespectful.
Yeah.
Oh, oh man.
Hey, shut up,
Oh,
dog.
bro.
God, leave, bro. Come on,
Hey,
son.
no, you don't want to get kicked in the chest now.
Side 12,
Man,
homeboy.
Man, for real, bro.
nah, I agree with y'all, man. Like, if I was famous, I would. A lot of people need to realize the reason you have the ability to influence and reach the people that you do is because of your fans, the people that support you and, don't even know you. A lot of them don't know your backstory or whatever the
Yeah,
case may be. So, I agree. I'd definitely be one of those people that, stop for pictures, what I'm saying? I'd be respectful, what I'm saying? I would I require my respect, but what I'm saying, like I know that I can't stop and take a picture with every single person. But I would stop for pictures. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be like Bob. I'll be one of them people like, I'd be giving out money too. You know what I'm saying? Somebody coming to me with a situation they really, really need it. Or whatever the case is, so I'd be like, look here, man, give me your information. My team gonna get with you. And what I'm saying, we gonna help you out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that mental game is all about, man. Giving back in more ways than just monetarily. Just really just trying to show that image of
Cold, man.
positive people on here on this podcast
Shit
and
cold.
just giving us a safe space to, just come on here and talk about things. And yeah, I would be, what I'm saying, I guess all of us are cut from the same cloth when it comes to that, what I'm saying? We want to still be respected, what I'm saying? I'm laughing at Sam and Kim, they about to start again in the chat. But anyway, now we finna get real. I know that was just like a little warm up question. All
yeah,
right, Don,
yes.
how you doing, man?
I'm doing wonderful, wonderful.
What's a mistake you made early on that you now grateful for?
Man,
I mean, you ain't got to dig
going
way
to
down in
jail,
that toy box.
going to
Ooh,
jail. Yeah,
hey,
I'm glad
hey,
I made that
hey, that'll
mistake.
do it. That'll do it.
Yeah, don't have to worry about that no more.
Yeah, why are you grateful for it? Come on, elaborate
Cause,
on that.
cause it showed me
What's
shit
up?
was real. It wasn't bad
Mm-hmm.
enough. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's like a wake up call.
Yeah.
It's a wake up call, man. You got like that's a real wake up call, man. From the like even when you walk into jail, man, the smell, the it's like the air real thick in jail. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
It's almost like hard to breathe, man, because like it's just a different environment, man. So I
Yeah.
feel you on that. What you got? What you got, Chico? What you about to say, something, Don? What's up?
Nah, that's it.
For sure. All right, what you got? What you got, Chico?
Repeat that question.
What's a mistake you made early on that you're now grateful for?
Going to jail.
Hey man, y'all can't piggyback off everybody's questions, man. God, Lee, I promise. Look, it's gonna be going to jail, going to jail. Come on, man. We like,
Nah, I mean, you gotta think. You gotta think. It was a,
with
it
it.
was imperative that I went.
Come
You
on
see
with
what
it.
I'm saying? Because it was more
Mm-hmm.
than one reason why I should have went. But the reason that I went was what the last time I went, I was wrongfully accused of having something and I didn't. But I was already on paper, so I ended up having to go sit down.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asking God, what was he trying to show me? But the whole time I was locked up, 17 months this last time. And the whole time I was asking him, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. Why am I locked up? And he was telling me, don't question this authority. And I say it was probably about 2 weeks. It was just a whole transition of my time in and out of them because it allowed me a chance to look at who I was, the person, because I thought I knew who I was and I didn't. And so God had to slow me down enough. You know what I mean? And because he was working on me, he wasn't finished with me. So my reason for sitting down was to shape and mold me into who I am today.
Leave that.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Yes,
if
I
I
do.
hadn't experienced that right there, Doc, I wouldn't be able to say a lot of the stuff that I say today.
Right.
It changed. I can say that it changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Like it changed. Like and I'm 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 man enough to say like I struggle with addiction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So me going through that whole process, man, that was part of my journey,
Mm-hmm.
but didn't know it at the time. And that's why it's like 2 weeks before I got out, I didn't even have to ask God anymore why was I there.
You already understood
You
it.
knew what it was, yeah.
I overstood the assignment.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Right.
overstood the assignment just through the course of the stay. It wasn't that he just said, hey, you know what, this or this. It was just what I learned through that journey. 2 weeks before I got out, I automatically knew why I had to go through that. You see what I'm saying? I don't care how many times I questioned it, how many times I thought I wasn't supposed to be there. And then I had to realize, and I came to the realization that, man, I can't keep doing what I want to do. I got to do it how God want me to do it. Cause
Facts.
me keep doing it how I'm doing it. That's why I keep coming in here.
It didn't work.
So then it's like, man, okay, well now I'm finna stop feeding the flesh. Now I gotta feed the spirit. And once I started feeding the spirit, anything that would land me back in there, I ain't doing no.
Yeah, it ain't
Right.
for me. You know it's for you. You know it's not for you.
Right,
Yeah,
right. But
you
that was
know.
when I was moving in the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
When I ain't had it, when I didn't realize how much power I had. When I
Mm-hmm.
didn't realize, man, he gave us all of this stuff and he said, I created a Jew likeness of myself. Why I ain't believing all of this stuff? Well, then he give me the power to do all of this, but we ain't doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we keep going through the same cycle.
Man, I'm telling you, God know how to reach you.
So that was my
He give you what you ask for too.
bro. That was yeah.
Exactly. He
Just
gave
know
him that
that you gonna
time.
get it,
Oh
He gave him
yeah,
that time
you
to
gonna
think
get it.
about it.
Yeah, he gave me the shit. He gave me time. Heck yeah.
man.
All right, I ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna hurt you. I promise I ain't gonna hurt you. I'm gonna just sit you down for a little bit. That's
Yeah,
facts.
cause
That's real.
otherwise you ain't gonna
That's
get it.
real. That's real. So you want this? Okay. If you want this, you're gonna have to go through this. You want this, you're gonna have
Yeah,
to sit down so I can teach you this. That's real. A lot of people don't understand that, but that's real. But you don't know. But you don't know until he make you a believer.
right.
Yeah.
See,
And
I
he
didn't
will
know
make
at
a
first.
believer. Yeah, he will make a believer out of you. I guarantee you that. God know how to reach you. What about you, Sam? Well, no, 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 no. He think I skipped him. He over there looking in the distance. Look at him. Gotcha. Yeah, 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 yeah. You, bro. Yeah, yeah. You, him.
Who?
Yeah,
Who, me?
yeah.
Yeah.
What's a mistake you made early on that you grateful for now? You know what I'm
Well, I was
saying?
looking at. I got the game going on. Go ahead.
Don't you say, go to jail. Okay?
No, no,
That
no.
was taken. It's off the table.
I'd have made me personally. I'd have made a bunch of mistakes that you know how you say some that you regret and some just like I shouldn't have did it. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? I only really made one mistake. One mistake that I really regret. I ain't gonna get into that. But everything else was a learning lesson for me to
Mm-hmm.
be able to survive and still be here today because of the choice I made. What I really regret is for me believing in the streets. That's the one. That's my most life changing decision that I should have never believed in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Real
Because
shit.
Mm-hmm.
and the reason why I say that there, I was raised by a single parent, but my dad was a street dude. You know what I'm saying? My family gave me the nickname Eight Ball. So I really feel like my name and my dad was supposed to mix together to where I was supposed to become a mastermind in the streets or something like that there. But all the time I was raised by a single parent mother to where she worked her butt off so I wouldn't be in the streets, but I was steady looking out the window towards the
Mm-hmm.
streets. Wanted to be out there, wanted to be better than my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Things of that
Mm-hmm.
nature. But as I get older, I'm more interested in like what we doing right now, politics, business, you know what I'm saying, corporate America, you know what I'm saying, the better things of what's going on. I think basically if I'd have started off on that track and been attentive to what we attended to right now, I think I'd be in a way greater, better place than today.
For sure. I'll take that. I'll take that. What about you, Sambo Jenkins?
I hate to say it, it's a mistake, but it was a blessing, for the both of us when we became fathers at an early age. It
Facts. Yeah. Yeah.
molded us
Yeah,
very
to grow
early
faster.
and kept us from a path,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's true.
than
Very
what
Well,
true.
our peers was doing at the time and stuff
Uh-huh.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause our peoples was into some shit. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? We could have been. You know what I'm saying? Just the environments that we came from. Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It was one of them decisions that you don't regret. You absolutely glad that it happened. I'm for sure glad that, you know what I'm saying? I think we were like 19, 20 years old. when we had kids?
Shit, 18.
18. Yeah, 18 for
Said that
Sam, me
growth up.
19.
Me 20.
No,
Mm-mm-mm.
so, kids then grew us up, we forced us to grow up,
Yeah.
forced us to like, hey man. But I'm grateful that we had the mind frame that we had when we became fathers. And I know we always
Right.
wanted kids. You know what I'm saying? We was the people, we was the weird individuals that wanted kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad we had the response that we did have,
It took me a little minute. I ain't gonna lie, it took me a little minute, fam.
yeah. But I'm just glad like we just snapped to it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
like we could have been like, you know, like these other fathers out here, like some of these other fathers out here that just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Kids be grown, live their lives damn near. They grown ups and all of a sudden they like, damn, I wish I would have did this, you know what I'm saying? They kind of living with a little bit of regret or, a little bit of resentment. But I'm glad we understood the assignment and we chose the path to be like, I'm gonna be here for my kids every waking moment, every mistake, every, accolade, achievement, I'm gonna be here. So I'm glad we made that decision, that conscious decision to be great fathers. So yeah,
And I was just finna say, with
what you
adding
got?
on to what you saying, JJ, it's over half the black population in jail right now that actually sitting in jail because of their kids, because they
Mm,
had the wrong mentality. It's a
mm,
lot of them
Yeah.
like, man, I'm doing this for my kid, and fuck around,
Yeah.
go to jail, get killed because they had the
Yeah.
wrong mentality. What you just said is the major part to where when a person say, you got to be around people that want to live for you and not kill for you. You don't want nobody around you that's gonna kill for you. You want somebody around you that's gonna live for you. And that's what decision you just said about your kid. You're gonna live for your kid. You ain't finna
facts.
go to jail. You ain't finna get fucked up. You're gonna wake up every morning, rich or broke, and looking your daughter in the face and be like, Daddy, here, let's figure this out.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yes, indeed. Who was that? Yeah, but for me, Sam already took a good one. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he included me in that one.
Hmm.
But I guess for me, I spent a lot of time of my work career. How can I say this without being too ugly? I
Trying to
spent a lot
The
of
satisfy the
my
wrong
work,
truth.
person.
huh?
Trying to
Speak the
satisfy the
truth.
wrong person.
I spent, I spent. What'd you say, Don?
Trying to satisfy the wrong person.
I think you're
You read what the editor put? I like that.
What they said.
what Kimberly said. Oh no, I got it. Hold on. If your struggle had a purpose, what do you think it was preparing you for? Oh, that's a good one. We're gonna get to that one, Kim. We're gonna get to that one. But for me, I spent a lot of my working career working for, well, I mean, under working for, I don't know how to say it. I'm trying to say it. I'm trying to be politically correct when I say it and not sound like a hater. You know what I'm saying? Or like a bitter person. I spent a
Yeah.
lot of my working career uh working under people that didn't have my best interests at heart. You know what I mean? At one point in time I was doing what I was doing to, thinking I was helping them out. Oh, she put it early just to prep me. I'm thinking I'm helping them out as individuals, but really I'm just helping. I'm helping the company, but I'm thinking I'm helping them. But so I would have set myself up, or for lack of a better word, I would have moved around like to for my betterment, put myself in a better situation instead of trying to help out people that really didn't have my best interests at heart. So I'll say that, but I don't regret it because I learned a lot about different individuals and different people and how people can be affected. You know what I'm saying? And just a matter of learning how to navigate and being able to tolerate difficult people. You know what I mean? And I really don't regret it because what I'm saying, I learned everything I needed to learn to get me in the situation I'm in now. So, which is a better situation, and I'm thankful for it. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? Without being too ugly. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a professional. Somebody tried to poke and prod me early this week. I had an interview early this week. You know, and the lady was asking me like, all these priding questions. Well, why'd you stay if you were so unhappy? You know what I'm saying? And you try to be a professional, but she wasn't being professional, but I was trying to remain professional and not be ugly or throw anybody up under the bus and just
Fucking
let
up already. What
bygones
the
be
hell?
gone. But be
I think that
bygones. What's up?
I
What's
think
up?
that was a good question she asked you though.
What?
Why did you say you wasn't happy? I think that was a great question. I think
It
she
was
was
a
trying to
good
figure you
question,
out.
but I couldn't answer it without being ugly. You know what I mean? So I was just trying to remain professional.
Right.
You know, because it was an interview setting.
So
You know,
what
I was
did
just
you
trying to
say?
be professional, huh?
What did you say? How did you answer that?
I said, "Look here, heifer."
How you did?
I said, "Look here, heifer. I'm trying to be professional." That's what I said in my head. I ain't say that out loud. No, I said, look, ma'am. I said, look, ma'am, just like that. I said, I'm trying to be professional. I'm not trying to, like I told y'all, I said, I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus. I said, look, I'm interviewing for a job. I said, I'm a driver. You know what I'm saying? Have I made mistakes? Yes. You know what I'm saying? We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Did I learn from mine? Yes, I did. And what else I told her? And I said, look, all I'm trying to do now is move on. So that's the long and the short of what I told her. You know what I mean? I felt like she was trying to prod me. I really felt like in that moment I was being tested.
Yeah, I
So
think so too.
yeah, I think, cause, the devil try to find ways to get a rise out of you, make you act out of character. You know what I'm saying? So then in turn you end up blocking your own blessings. And I just didn't let that situation. I felt like she was priding me. You know what I'm saying? I really did feel that way.
The reason
Dying.
why
What's up?
the reason why I say I feel like you're being being tested is because you got to understand some people, man. Like when a company hire
This
you, a
shit
company
freezing.
want to know everybody got to go through something. They got to know their mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got to know your employers. You know what I'm saying? Your employees' mentality. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because if you don't like something, you'll probably try to come in there and destroy the day, which is profit. You know what I'm saying? You'll try to come off up in there and turn the other workers against them. So I think she was really trying to ask to see what type of person you was because we all wake up and go through something that we don't like or displeased with our life on a daily basis. But how do
Fact.
we handle it? Why do we keep on walking through it? You know what I'm saying? Why we keep on going and holding things on the inside, which is, you know what I'm saying, mental stress. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, me from what you explaining, I think she was trying to figure you out as a person. Like, okay, what if he don't like somebody at this company? What he gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
How will he try to change the vibe with his attitude?
Ah, that's facts. I think I did good. What I said out loud was good, but what I was thinking was, oh my gosh, Effa, some asking all the goddamn questions.
But that's being wise though.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I'm a professional through and through, man. Even when people try to get me out of character, man, I find a way. Unless, I ain't gonna let you keep slapping me in the face. I'm sorry.
Turn that other cheek.
Nah.
Hey, look,
I
hey, get
ain't
the
hit,
man
man.
to
They said
die,
that. I
man.
ain't.
Mhm.
Man, I'm gonna turn your other cheek. I'm gonna sock you in your face. You
Hey,
know what I'm
like,
saying?
look,
I'm gonna make you turn the cheek, motherfucker. Shit.
hey, boy, look, boy, that what they tell us to do, man.
Bruh, for real.
No, because I'm like, look,
I think it's a little twisted a little bit, man.
man.
You know,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Me and Sam used to have a saying. Look, that beast, he sleep. He ain't dead.
Mm,
Every now and again, that nigga reach through them bars and he'll grab your ass.
Lord
You know
have
what I'm
mercy,
saying?
watch out.
So it's like sometimes you gotta tell people that, like, look here, bro, that animal, that that nigga, he sleep.
Right.
Don't wake him up.
Man,
And
if
I'm
I
pretty
go
sure.
in
I'm
that
pretty sure
closet and
y'all
get
can.
that jacket,
Man, don't. I'm telling you, I had to turn my fan
the
off. It was
jacket in
hot.
the closet.
Yeah,
It's got
that
dust
close to
on it. It's hanging up. It's got dust on it. It's you know what I'm saying.
the.
But boy, look, we got dusters, we got towels, we got brushes, we got vacuum cleaners. We can remove dust. You see what I'm saying? And throw
Don't
that
get it
jacket on.
twisted. Look over. Hey, don't get it twisted. That dust can come off. Tell him that.
what
That
the boy
dust.
say?
Don't
Don't
get
let the
it
tears
twisted.
fool you. I'm a tooth chipper
I'm a
now.
tooth chipper.
Look.
In the words of Buddy Love. Nah, but okay. We at the halfway point now. So since there's five of us, I want each one of us to give like one thing you had to unlearn or like, a lie, a saying, saying just a typical way of life that you was taught that you had to unlearn in order to grow?
Conversation.
Come on with it, Don. Elaborate.
Using the word nigga.
Right. That's a
I
good
had to I had to
Boy,
unlearn myself for using it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Don. I still I'm trying to unlearn. Courtney working on me. Courtney working on me. Because Courtney trying to get us all to stop
Yeah,
saying that word.
yeah.
All right. I'll tell you. I'll take that. I'll take that. Kimberly talking about great one, Don. What you got? What you got, Chico? What's one thing you had to unlearn for you to be able to grow?
Whoa.
Just one, Chico, just one. I know you got a bunch of them.
Nah,
What you got?
I'ma just sum it all up, man. The truth my teachers never told.
Huh? Speak on it.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're gonna have to elaborate on that one.
Speak on it.
And look at my 8 ball left.
I know where you're coming from, but how it came out was like you lost everybody. But I know where
Mm-hmm.
it's coming from. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Chico.
Okay, so the truth our teachers never told was all of the stuff that we had to learn in 12 years to be a slave. So being enslaved in my mind in 12 years, I had to say, hey, wait a minute. In order for me to grow, I had to unlearn that and let God upload new data because that information only got me so far. I would plateau with that information
Mm-hmm.
and who I was. I don't know if y'all get me. And when I say that, I'm saying he who tries to understand the world understands nothing, but he who understands himself understands the universe. See, they didn't teach us how to learn ourselves. They taught us what they wanted us to know. So I had to unlearn that to learn about me
Okay.
Yeah, indoctrination.
and the truth about
Yeah,
Yourself.
and the
I
things
got you.
that's been hidden and the things that's been hidden for years. I had to acquire that knowledge in order to grow in the fashion that I wanted to grow. Because it's like due to the quality of question you ask is gonna determine the quality answer you get. So my questions were outside of what I had to learn growing up and what I was forced to learn in school.
For
yeah,
sure. Nah, I mean that's true. Like even when you talk about like what to eat,
All
how
yeah,
that.
to
Because
eat, all that, yeah.
in school, what they tell you, eat meat, it does the body good. Drink milk,
Right?
it's good for
Yeah.
your bones and this. And while it was breaking me down the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Shortening your
Man,
life. Let's make
God
sure
put
he
us here to
only
govern.
live 50.
He
Exactly.
put us here to govern ourselves, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, in order for me to obtain and acquire that information, I had to lose that other information,
Right.
which is what they didn't want us to do. So, I'm sorry if some things are gonna come on TikTok and say that I shouldn't be saying what I'm saying, but this is
Yeah, they ain't shamed us yet. They ain't shut us down yet.
Yeah, you
what
know it's
that.
crazy. You made me think. They used to tell us that for real. Remember them got milk commercials and
Yeah,
ads
Huh?
and stuff?
yeah,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't
I
even see
remember that
those
meal
no more.
commercials. I remember
Because
the food pyramid. All that.
Yeah, the milk
It's like,
mustache and all.
yeah, I was like, man,
and
I
the
was like,
reason
what
and
the
the reason
heck?
why I
What
said
is all
that,
this stuff
y'all,
is bad for us? It's bullshit.
is the reason that I said that is because I didn't find all of that stuff out until I was 39 when I came into my true consciousness, bro, and it messed me up for a year and a half.
Yeah,
damn.
it kind of threw me a loop too, cause like everybody I was around, you know what I'm saying? Cause you got your parents, you try to tell it to, and they be like, ah man, that's I've
Yeah,
been eating this for 30 years, man. Your grandpa lived till he 92, your grandma lived till 91. This person lived to this, and all they ate. You know what I'm saying? You got
But
these
what was
older
their
cats
quality of
around.
life like though?
Their quality life was way better. Especially my grandparents. My grandparents used to grow their own everything. You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying? My
saying?
grandpa had a person that'll come bring him deer meat, raccoon. That's a funny story. I probably done told it on the podcast before. I mean, turtles sometimes, rabbit. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff was like
Kimmy.
what Kimmy said. I just realized what he said. Kim, don't Kimmy, Kimmy said your mo. No, but they did have a better quality of life, man. Everything that was prepared in my grandmother's kitchen was either
out the
freshly,
garden, off the land.
it was out exactly, exactly. Everything, everything. I still remember like how all your vegetables and stuff. You know how HEB got a whole aisle dedicated to already chopped vegetables and stuff like that. I remember my grandma doing all that herself,
Yeah,
and she had a food processor. She had my grandma probably had stock in gallon sized Ziploc bags. You know what I'm saying? She always had that old deep freezer that doubled as a shelf. She had all the pictures on it. And you knew when all them pictures and that little Last Supper thing was out the way, you know it was finna go down in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, their quality of life was a whole lot better than what it is now. Cause you know, just I even came up on a page that'll show you the old nutrition labels versus now. And the difference is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about from the high fructose corn syrup to the niacin. You know, so you're looking at it like, what the fuck is that? Like, why did they do that? Why they put this in there? Like, I be seeing the little experiments too that they be doing with food. You know, I done seen, and it still kept in shape. Yeah, this is. I don't want to say too much because you know TikTok might flag us, but yeah, say all that to say is like, yeah, the food they were eating back then was probably real food.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, can I just say,
What
can
you
I
got,
say
Chico?
that just I think what I learned in school only taught me how to work for here.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
It only taught me how to be a worker.
That's facts.
That's it.
That's a proven fact.
It didn't teach me how to own. It didn't
Mm-mm.
teach me how to plant crops. It didn't
Nope.
teach me how to cultivate land. It didn't teach me how to, you see what I'm saying? All the
Yeah.
things necessary to for survival
Thank you, Nana. Nana gave us a rose. Thank you, Nana. We appreciate it, baby.
and truth. Because that's the only thing that I'm concerned about is truth, facts, research, you dig what I'm saying? Nature,
Mm-hmm.
natural. Like that's the only thing that I care about. Because I was lied to for 39 years. I'm gonna spend the next 39 years searching for the truth.
And see, that's one thing I want to cover in my nonprofit. That's one of the things I want to do. I want to get kids reintroduced to outside. It's good to be outside. You know what I'm
But are
saying?
they really outside?
They not out. They not outside.
Nah,
Nah, they not
that's
outside.
dead.
But
They ain't
that's what I
outside.
want to do. That's one of the things I want to do with the Mental Game Foundation. I want to take them back outside. I want to
Ain't
teach
really
them how to.
outside.
I want to teach them how to if you have to. I want to teach them how to camp out. I want to teach them how to cultivate and grow
See,
crops.
see, we was outside, y'all.
Oh,
Shit. Teach them how to jump a fence, bro. Niggas don't even know how to jump fences no more.
they're like, I can't do that. Like,
We
yeah, you
was really
can. I used to do it
that
all
was
the time. What
outside.
you mean you can't do it? Man, like, I remember, man, in New Orleans, we used to hop fences and run across houses because, you know, they was close.
Yeah.
Yeah. We was really out like they out man, they ain't really outside like that. They going
Nah,
to
nah, nah.
cause we was outside in the elements. We was outside running in the grass with our shoes off. We
Yeah.
was you see
We
what
was
I'm
doing all
saying?
that. Yeah,
We
yeah.
yeah, we getting grounded by by nature.
Mm-hmm.
We absorbing nature. These kids today, they don't even want to go outside in the heat.
Kimberly
And
talked
so
about wow, teach them how to
but
be
we
true.
needed the sun. That's why we became more active in the summer because we are sun people.
Right?
So all of the
Yeah.
stuff that's why I say, man, there's so much, man, that gives us the power that God say we have.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't think people really believe that. They don't act like it.
A lot of people don't know.
Let me say,
Hey, Kimmy, don't be fact checking me, Kim. I
I
know
think,
my grandma. Go ahead, Bob. I'm talking to
I
Kim.
think, I think, I think the outside thing is a great thing, and that's the way we grew up. You know what I'm saying? We like 30, 40 years different time right now than the way we grew up. So all the things that's outside, it's really not the same as for the kids on today. But some are still there. It's the fence still there, and it's still can go camping and stuff. But I think if we really want to try to change the dynamics of our society, I think we need to try to teach them what our outside look like, how we go get a job, or how we go work, or how we, what I'm saying, walk into a business and ask for an application, what I'm saying, being that type of outside. Because right now, if you look at other races, Hispanics, whites, and Chinese and Indians, they teach their kids how to live, how to survive.
But
Mm-hmm.
see, that's why I was talking about the Protect the Kids Foundation, right? So me and my lady, right? We watch because we know that our roots trace back to Africa, right? So I've done my genealogy.
Mm-hmm.
So we go back, we go to YouTube and we look at certain tribes, whether it be in Kenya, whether it be in Nigeria, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, wherever it is, we got people from, right? Or our lineage trace back to. But we look at how these people live. They be in their village. They little girls, the kids be like 2, 3 years old, and they watching their mother. They tie them on their back. They walking around. They move by way of motorcycle or walk. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They fetch all of their stuff. They grow their own fruit. They chickens, they cats, they goats, they everything. So when they eat, this lady, she feed the village, right? She show you how they bust everything down. You know what I'm saying? Like how they pour. They gotta go here and get this food, go there and get that food. But as they coming up, these kids learning how to, and that's why I say the culture is totally different, and that's why these kids of different cultures, different races and ethnicities, they know how to do this stuff because where they from, they land, they're taught this, and this is how they come up. This is how they grow up learning how to cultivate the land. They grow up learning how to, when they want to eat chickens, they know how to slaughter the chicken, and they know how to pluck the feathers, and they know how to do all of this stuff. We wasn't taught these things.
Right, right. And
You see
see,
what I'm
that's
saying?
what.
So that's why I say I want to create the Protect the Kids Foundation so that we can bring this knowledge to our kids how it's supposed to be. That's where we go back to the cosmos and ecos, cosmology and ecology.
Mm-hmm.
But
See
yeah,
that.
go ahead.
See. That's like, and I'm gonna make it real quick. 'Cause I know we're on the
Yeah,
time
yeah,
frame,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
yeah. Go ahead.
but that's just like me. If I had to teach the kids, like just say you gave me 5 kids and walking into the life that we walking into right now, and all 5 of us on here had different businesses and we partners. You know what I'm saying? Me, I keep 5 kids with me. I tell their parents, hey, drop your kid off at 6 o'clock. This one from the start of my day. You know what I'm saying? Bam, finna fix me something to eat. We'll do this here. Hey, let's go stop over here, check on JJ business. Let's see how he got going on. Boom, let me go, go over here and check on Chico, business partnership. Now next, let's go check on Sam. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my eyesight of teaching kids would be different on how we as grown people walk through the life of to survive and living. And to answer the question that we was going to answer earlier is that what me personally, that's just my personal stake in life. And today, what I would want to unlearn is my mentality of believing in the streets. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
totally want to unlearn. You see what I'm saying? And
For sure,
start walking into, more positive things.
for
So
sure,
so if I had a chance to have 5 kids with me and walk around during the daytime or teach them about outside, I teach them about how we as grown people surviving today because that's what's gonna get them to move into the area where we at right now. I would
for
want
sure.
them to start. I would want them to start acting like us 10 years earlier before we start acting like us today.
Okay, tenfold. Hell yeah, give them an advantage.
Yeah.
Give them an advantage. All right. Healing don't always look serious. I just want to let y'all know that. Sometimes it sounds like laughter. You know what I'm saying? The first part of Proverbs 17:22 says laughter is medicine. So I'm gonna ask y'all, what's something you laugh about now that hurt like hell back then?
That you laugh about now that hurt like hell back then.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna start with Sam because
Whoopings,
we
What do you say?
whooping.
whoopings.
Yeah, well,
We all laughing at that.
Well,
I told
yeah.
y'all,
Boy,
man. I done told y'all this story, man. My dad was Pootie Tang. That Pootie Tang dad was after my character, man. I told my dad needs some royalties from Chris Rock and them, dog, because they got that the Pootie Tang's dad. They got that straight from my dad. I
Right.
believe that. I believe that. But yeah, we gonna go around. Go ahead, Sam. Who said whoopings?
Sam.
I
Sam.
do.
Sam. Well, Sam said whoopings. Okay, so Sam, is that your one thing that you laugh about now that hurt like hell back then?
Yeah.
Shit, I think that sounds good. For real.
I told him, I remember the last time I got whooped with a switch, with a tree branch switch. My auntie was trying to whoop me, and I'm just sitting there taking it like veteran slave. Like, this shit, though,
It
ain't
even
doing anything.
phase you
I'm
though.
sorry. He don't phase me
Yeah.
no more.
Yeah, yeah. Boy, I agree with this.
Come on, Don. What's something you laugh about now that hurt like hell back then?
Bro, I really can't think,
Damn. Oh,
bro.
whoopings too, huh? Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
I'm
them got
I ain't gonna
different.
lie. I'm really sitting over here trying to think.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
I got one I want to say, but I really don't want to say. But
Nah,
I got one.
hey, look, if you
Go
willing to
ahead,
share,
A-Ball. Go
hey,
ahead,
sharing is
A-Ball.
caring, man.
Go ahead.
I don't know, man. I think when I was in 6th grade, I was in love like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That shit kind of hurt. Like what? Yeah, you know. That was love like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I remember.
nah,
I
nah, I can't stand
remember.
that creature.
Yeah, now I can't
But
stand him. Look,
Oh,
And she
that
listening.
that
I
woman
can't
really.
stand that creature now.
You
For
know
the
what I'm
ones
saying? I
who
really
know,
ain't
they
want to say.
know.
Lord,
Yeah, I really ain't want to say
Lord.
it, but we been melting game in this motherfucker. Goddamn.
Hey, Shannon is
Yeah,
caring, man. You speak your truth. Like Don
yeah,
said, speak your truth. Come on, Don. Give me something, man. Give me
bro,
something. What's something you laugh about now that hurt like hell back then? Can't think of nothing. Is that bad?
Yeah,
bro,
it
All y'all over here thinking
eh,
about whoopings? See, Sam, you done
bro.
threw everybody
I'm
off with the whoopings, man.
yeah,
is.
Everybody
He
think
man.
can't
about
think
the
of
last
nothing else.
time they got their ass whooped.
You know, we done went through the heartbreak, the whooping. You know what I'm saying? The heartbreak
Any
really was kind of like, cause it was like, all right, whatever. I hadn't felt it yet right then.
He was like, man, I was in love like a motherfucker.
pulling on the strings of his heart.
yo,
Look at that shit.
Chico,
Oh,
You
no.
talking about your love?
yeah, you know.
God damn. God.
God damn.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that
if
was
I
a
had
hurt
any
hurt,
congestion
bro. That was a
and the
hurt hurt.
mucus build up or nothing, it's gone now.
That was a hurt hurt,
My bad. I shouldn't have said nothing because they gonna say
She gonna find us now.
she gonna
Look, we
say
on, we on TikTok now. We on TikTok now. So,
Yeah,
bro.
TikTok, they known for finding people. They
For
gonna find us.
real.
She gonna show up at your front door. But
I didn't know you
man.
felt like that.
I don't
hey,
even want to
we all been through it though. I was in love in sixth grade.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Man, especially when you get the middle. Hey, listen, bro. When you get up out there elementary school, bro, and you get to that sixth and seventh grade, eighth grade, bro, I
you start
promise
seeing
you,
stuff
man, it's
start
just a
different.
whole, it's a
Bruh.
whole. You gonna find you somebody that you gonna have them that WCW.
show.
Fuck, you gonna have that WCW, man.
Yeah, man.
Kimberly is in TikTok chat right now talking about everybody find Yolanda. Is that her name, Yolanda?
That hot.
No, that's not her name. That's not her name.
That's not her name. That's not even her name. Cancel that,
Ah,
Kim. Cancel that. Don't find Yolanda. Well, you
Yeah,
might
don't
not like what you find. Hey,
say. See, look, on my days, doing my and Chico know what I'm talking about. Doing my days, I'm a little bit older than y'all. But when you fell in love during that time, Keith Sweat was out.
shit.
Bruh?
Goddamn.
God, yeah,
Uh,
throwback.
that's why that's it. Keep Sweat. Hey, it's your
Yeah.
fault he was in love like a motherfucker.
yeah, man. Straight up.
What about
Bruh.
you, Chico? What about you? Cause I don't
You talk about something I did painful
something you
back in the.
did. Yeah, something. Hold on, I'm trying to get back to it. What is because laughter is medicine. What is something you laugh about now that hurt like hell back then?
Mm.
The live was finna here, and I had to do a verify.
Hey,
Dang, is that bad? Sam, it's your fault,
no,
man. You brought a
cause
whooping.
some things that my T Jones told me not to do, and every time she did, I did it, and she didn't have to whoop me.
Whoopings. See?
No, cause like one time anyway up under this thing, I had to get stitches, so I was bad like that. So it was just certain things that
You got
I
a
can
God
laugh at
whooping.
now. Like man, I was bad as hell because I was defiant, bro. Like anytime you told me not to do something, I was gonna do it. But then every time I did it, some shit happened bad. It wasn't necessarily
Yeah.
wasn't a
She had
whooping.
to whoop you.
Yeah, she
She
had
ain't have
to.
to whoop me. It was just
Yeah.
You got a
it
God.
was the
That's a
universe.
God whooping. You got a
Yeah.
Yeah,
God
it's
whooping.
just now that I think about it, it's like man, every time my teacher told me not to do some shit, she didn't whoop me, but God whooped my ass.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
now, that's what it is.
Because it was like every time she said, "Bro, I'm talking about stitches both times." I got stuck. They had to come remove me from out of this thing because it was stuck in my head. So it was just shit, and just being defiant, bro, and just that universal law got with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what they call that swift justice.
JJ.
Man, that
Nah,
karma be
me.
coming back fast, boy.
For
Facts.
real though.
JJ, let me tell you something about this subject real fast, man.
What you got?
Man,
Come on with it.
yeah, I was in love like a motherfucker. So I had a symbol with her that I tell her, I say she has some long, beautiful hair to me. You know what I'm saying? I always tell her we get into it. You know what I'm
Damn, that's
saying? I used to always tell
crazy.
her
We
like
gotta find this one, man. We gotta
yeah.
find this
I used to always tell her I used to always tell the JJ like we ain't gonna never be up. We ain't gonna never. When you start loving me, cut your hair.
one.
Yeah, I was like, long. I said, long as you got that beautiful hair, I know you always love me. But one day she came around the corner with that haircut, boy, I was hurt like a
Oh,
mother.
I
Hey, yeah, yeah, she was fed up
heard.
with you, Dave. She threw the towel in.
Yeah, and that's why it's funny to me because for the crazy shit I said about cut your hair, boy, she came around that corner, that hair, boy, I was hurt like a motherfucker.
I wonder how the hell she convinced her mama to cut her goddamn hair.
I guess she must have told your mama, told her mom, I got to get rid of eight
I
ball.
gotta get rid. Yeah.
Gotta get rid of this.
Yeah, man, that got me right there, boy.
My gosh,
And the
bro.
shit crazy. That's why I laughed when I thought about that, man.
Nah. All right, man. But all right, man. We didn't came to time. This has been, man. This has been wonderful. We gonna have to do this again. You know, episode 101 is gonna be epic. I already know it. But
Damn, my shit
I
keep
just want to
freezing.
end this thing off on a good note. I want everybody to know, man, that if you made it to this point on this journey with us, you know, just your sheer survival, you know what I'm saying? Just making it to a certain point in your life because there's people that's no longer with us. And, you know, I don't think death has a clear age, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm wearing the memorial shirt of, you know, one of my friends, she passed from breast cancer. And you know, death don't really have an age. So I want everybody to remember that survival is an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? It's okay if all you did today was survive and make it to the next day. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You know, progress isn't always loud. It isn't always something that's seen by everybody. Your progress is your progress. And always remember that, you know, faith don't remove struggle. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know what I'm saying?
Help
Oh,
you through it.
Kimberly put it on there. She read my mind.
What she put?
Nah, she just what I was saying about faith doesn't remove struggle. You know what I'm saying? It
Help
gives
you.
it meaning. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, what's
I
going on?
just want to say to everybody listening
Look
and
at you.
watching, and you know, if you still here, if you still got an opportunity to breathe air in and out your lungs, you know what I'm saying? God is not done with you.
Exactly.
Keep taking them steps. Keep waking up. Me and Sam was talking about this the other day. Keep waking up and sitting on the edge of the bed. You know what I'm saying? Take you 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Before you get up, you know what I'm saying? Keep brushing your teeth, wash your face. You know what I'm saying? Keep getting up, washing your ass. And, you know, just keep moving. Because I guarantee you, man, if you still here, you still alive, you still breathing, you got purpose. You know what I'm saying? God not done with you. You know what I'm saying? Anything y'all want to say before, you know, we go ahead and check out?
Shoot for the stars. Go
Not
with your dreams.
Shoot for the stars, go with your dream. Good. I love that. I
and
love
live
that.
for what you and live.
Love
For
that.
real that.
What you got, Sam?
Y'all just be blessed, man.
For
Exactly.
sure, for sure. Kimberly crazy. Y'all don't see it. Chico, what you got?
If you don't change nothing about you, nothing changed for you.
Facts. You gotta do the work. Do the work. Do the work. Hey, and one of my personal favorites. Fuck them people. Fuck them people. Them rabbit ass motherfuckers. I'ma say it. God's still working on me, Kim. I'm sorry. God's still working on me. But, you know, so we 100 episodes in. We got 100 episodes in the book. This has been a grand success. I appreciate you, my brothers, for being on here with me. Appreciate y'all, man, to the highest degree. My baby sister producing in the background. You know what I'm saying?
King
I
doing shit.
appreciate you. Kimmy say, Lord, complete the work. Yes, please. I'm almost there. But we 100 we 100 episodes in, y'all. And we still focused and we ain't foolish, man.
Right.
If y'all ain't got nothing else, man, we out. Holla at y'all, man. We see y'all next time. It's
Be
been the Mental
Peace
easy.
and
Game
blessings.
Podcast.
All right,
Already.
everybody.
In a minute.